Okay, guys, well, little fossil here has outgrown his former enclosure, so this is his new one. His former enclosure was a 40-gallon stock tank. It was that guy right there. This is a 50-gallon stock tank, which doesn't seem like much more, but the footprint is much larger. So he's got a lot more space. Water depth isn't huge with these guys, as long as they can fully submerge, but he's got a lot of room in there to do his thing. And there he is. He has put on a ton of weight in the last, I don't know, 6 months or so. He's the size of my hand, and I'm a pretty big dude. Fossil here is not a very aggressive alligator snapping turtle, so I don't really have any trouble putting my hand near him. I would not recommend doing that with most. That said, if I bug Fossil too much, he lets me know that I need to go away. I love this turtle. I have a couple of these little guys around here somewhere, but this is the larger of the 4 that I currently have. And this is the one that's growing the best. The other 3 are teeny tiny little guys that I picked up in a weird little situation that I'll make a video on about that situation eventually. But right now I'm gonna stick with a little fossil here. As far as keeping alligator snapping turtles, if you have the opportunity to own one of these animals, please don't. These animals get ginormous. They get huge. They take tons of room. They're filthy and disgusting. They eat a ton. They poop a ton. They don't do much. It's basically a pet rock. And if you want to have an animal like this, you need to be 100% completely, utterly committed to turtles. Not just this turtle, because as far as turtles go, I just like that part of his tail. As far as turtles go, these, aside from maybe the Fly River, which I do not have yet, but before I die, if I do nothing else, I will own a Fly River turtle. I will keep a Fly River turtle, and I will make videos on that Fly River turtle. That is 100% going to happen. Probably going to have to wait until I can find the proper tank for it, because I don't want to start it off, like I have a bunch of 100, I have like 3 125s in here, but I want to start it off in something like a 350, 400, and I don't really want to do a stock tank, because it's basically a freshwater sea turtle, and I want to be able to see it. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about Fossil here, who doesn't really move much, but has gotten quite large, and has gotten a nice big new enclosure. And I think I'm going to give him 1 more year indoors, and then I'm going to move him outdoors. I'm going to start moving a lot of stuff outside permanently, all the American stuff. Obviously, my Phrynops hilari are not going outside permanently. Obviously, my red-footed tortoises can't go outside permanently. They will go outside anytime they can, but they're not going to go outside permanently. Nor are my hingebacks, or neither is Jupiter. Those aren't going outside. Forstons aren't going outside permanently. But this is one of those turtles that can go outside permanently, and I think in about a year, when he gets to about, let's say, 10 inches or so, I will put him outside. I'll build a pond for him, give him a nice little area, and he'll live out there, and he'll do just fine out here in our winters, and obviously in our summers. But yeah, so that's the update on Fossil. Great turtle. I love this turtle. Lots of fun to keep. Please don't do it. They are more than a little bit of a commitment. But if you are a turtle nerd and turtles are your thing, and you're ready to spend the majority of life dealing with turtles, then maybe you can do it. But if you're not, don't. Because, you know, I spend time with my wife and I spend time with my turtles. All of my family is like a couple 100 miles away at least. All my friends are about 1,000 miles away. Turtles are pretty much all I do other than spend time with my wife. And I kind of like it. So that's that. That's Fossil the alligator snapper. And that's his house. And I'm hoping that that's good for the next year. And then I'm going to build him a pond. And that's that.